it too, didn't you? You weren't able to get your latching. Your milky milk. Serena, can you lay down? Let's see. Lay down, Mama. Good girl. Good girl. Let's see. Lay down. Serena, lay down. Let's see. Lay down. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Lay all the way down. Good morning. That's one of the boys. This is another boy. These are Cane Corsos. These are Italian Mastiffs. Thanks for hopping on our live. Yeah, that's a Cane Corso. How adorable. Okay, I'll hang on just a second. I'm going to bring the group out. Lay down, Serena. Lay down. Lay down. Let's get the inside babies. See, this one's covered up. Let's see. There you go. I'll leave these back with you. Be right back. How are you doing? It's Saturday. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Great start to your weekend anyway. I'm bringing these out. Last rotation was at 3:30, I think, a.m. And my husband said he left the babies with the mom, all of them all together, because they need to walk more. So I'm just going to bring out 5, and then I'm going to give Mom a break here in a second. So these are the ones I'm going to bring over to clean them up. And then I'll be bottle feeding these. We don't know if... Okay, so Dolly Loves K-pop says Demon Hunters movie. Oh. Dolly Loves K-pop Demon Hunters movie says, hi, thanks for stopping in. Renato Salsano I'm not sure what your message was. It was retracted. Dolly loves K-pop Demon Hunters movie. Says, can we see one off her B? Wow, is that a Cane Corso? I love it. Yes, it is. That's Sangrit Mojish. Sanjit or Mojish says, is that a Cane Corso? Yes, and he loves it. And then Daily loves K-pop 100 who says, it's so cute. Sanjit or Mojish says, how adorable. Sanjit says, wow, so cute. Malachi says, my dream dog, thank you. Krishang Ari, I also have this dog, okay. BL says, hi, thank you for stopping in. Malachi says, Krishang Art, I want that dog. And then Nikki Visagi says hi as well. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for giving us some love, and we thank y'all for, coming on and watching our live. We appreciate you. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. On Instagram and Facebook, we are under Cane Corsos. Here on YouTube, we are on, you can find us under Sunsoul Kennels. And the babies are 2.5 weeks old, and I'm getting ready to, I'm going to clean them because Mom doesn't clean them. She's not a very good cleaner, so I'm gonna help them go pee and poo. And then I will also be bottle feeding some of them. Well, this group first. I'll bottle feed this group first. Okay, let me flip the camera back up, and so y'all can, so I can get to work. Let's see. Good morning. It looks like these guys nursed. They're settling in. I'm going to use this dirty pad and get a new pad over here to line the new tub. When I finish working with this puppy, I will move it over to this side. And then, so to recycle a dirty puppy pad, because I'm going to put pee and poo, that's why I take these old ones out. This is a girl. She's a blue-gray with a yellow collar. And last night she was having a hard time. She couldn't go poo. So my husband gave her an enema with té de manzanilla, or chamomile tea, as we say in English. And in Spanish we say té de manzanilla, and that was an enema. She seems to be doing much better now. There you go. There you go. And she looks like she's hungry. I don't know if she nursed with Mom. Actually, I'm going to give her back to her mom so she can go and nurse with Mom. This one's going to go back with Mom. Let's see. Where are you going? Where are you going, Master? Is this the Master? No, this is the Missus. This is the girl. Okay. Clean her? Okay. I think she had plenty late, huh? Good girl. I'm gonna take her because she's a big girl. She needs to let her sister have some milky. Milky. This girl looks like she ate already, but we're not for sure. She's the big girl. So I'm using cotton balls and warm water. So I just dip the cotton ball into the warm water here, so it feels like it's her mama's tongue. so she can go potty. Good job. If they don't go potty, they're uncomfortable and they're crying and whimpering. They can only hold it for so long. So I didn't work the 3 a.m. shift, and my husband does not do this. So one of the things that I learned through the years is that mom, every day, she doesn't do the cleanings on not this particular mom, but just in general. She may clean half of her litter throughout the day, and then to get them to poop, they got to go put their back paws on my pinky, and they got to get in position, like that squatting position, see? And she's fighting me because she doesn't want to go poo. But if I do this to her long enough and squirts a little bit of water in there, I don't think she wants to go, so I'm going to not waste my time with her. But this is a Cane Corso. She's an Italian Mastiff. And I just did her. This is another Cane Corso girl. She's a big girl. She's going to be big like her mama. Big like her mama. She got some milk or something back here, so I'm going to clean this up. Let's focus. Let's focus. No, we don't want to put that back there, so I'm going to get another. You got to focus, pretty girl. Come on. You got to focus. There you go. There you go. If you don't do potty, you're going to be hurting later. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. You got a lot of peas in there. And a lot of urine. She didn't want to go. I can barely carry her. She's like almost 3 pounds. Okay. This is a black brindle female. Well, she's actually more black, solid black. But she's got a little bit of red hues in her. You need to go potty? Let's go peas. So one of the things that I'm doing as I'm working with them is they are getting vocabulary. They're learning words like go pee as I'm working with their booty, and I'm telling them to go pee. So they're learning early in life the word go pee. Looks like she already went to pee, or mom must have cleaned her, so I'm going to go ahead and put her back. But that's, she's wearing, this is the maroon collar girl, but she actually has got a brown collar with some flowers. It's got some pink and green and yellow flowers on her. And she's a sweet girl. Yeah, she's a very sweet girl. All right, let me read the comments. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me show you this guy right here. This is Black Boy with the white toes. He's got some white on his toes. He's got a little bit of white right here on his chest. This is the breed acceptable standard. With the Italian Mastiffs, breed standards by the kennel clubs will allow a little bit of white on the toes and a little bit of white on the chest. There should be no white anywhere else on the body. And brindle is allowed. You'll see brindling on some of these coats, or solid colors such as black, solid colors such as blue, gray. A lot of people call it blue, but the breed standard really calls it gray. It looks like he already went pee. Let's see. He doesn't need to go. Sometimes I have to pick up that back paw to make them go potty to get them to focus. If they don't focus, then they don't go. But it looks like he already went. Either mom licked him, or he did this on his own walking around in the whelping box. So I'm just helping them, just because mom, like I said, hasn't been doing a very good job of cleaning them. She's more of a diva. This is the blue-gray coat boy. He's wearing a teal collar. And I'll read the comments here in just a second. Malachi says, my dream job. Chris Shang, Ari. Oh, okay. I think I already read that. Nikki said hi. Oh. Okay. And I think this guy, he's slowing down. Good job. There you go. He did a little bit of pees. A little bit of urine came out. It looks like he's already fully done. Okay, so that's the blue guy. So I got 5 puppies over here. The other half of the litter's on the other side. Let me read the comments. Hang on. So, GD says the grow, they look like a bucket of seals. GD says, hello, submarine critters. Carolina Lena, I'm not sure what she said, but the message was retracted. I don't know why the message was retracted. Barry Plays says hi. Imaginature says hi. Carolina Lena says, or Carolina Lena says hi. Hi Carolina. I don't know what you said. If you want to maybe space out your letters. Jay Ryder said hi. Edward Misma says, I love brindles. Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming on, Edward. Eric Griffin said hi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming on and saying hi. We appreciate you. Appreciate everyone for stopping in, like I said, and for giving us some love. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, it helps the algorithm. Please do. We try to go live every morning here on YouTube. Just now starting to go live on Facebook. Haven't really been good about that on Facebook. But yeah, so YouTube is forever. Facebook holds the reels for only 30 days. So yeah, so if you are wanting to come back to these videos, you can always come back on YouTube. Facebook's not really good about that. But all right, let me show you the other side just so you can get see what Mama's doing with the other group. If you're just now jumping on, you haven't seen where the others are. So it looks like a couple of them are still trying with Mom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue working with this group while those work on Mama. And then I'll swap these babies out, and in just a second, I'll swap these babies out. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and continue bottle feeding these. So hang on. Starting with the smaller girl. Let's see if we can zoom in. Eric Griffin says, Adele, so precious. Cruz Deleu says, continue working the group with those work on Mama. Okay, yeah, I guess you're translating or something. I'm not sure what. Hold on. Cruz de Jews. Oh, Cruz de Jesus. Okay. Continue working with this group while those work on Mama. And then, okay, I guess you're just repeating what I just said. Gabriela Nicole says, hi, thanks, Gabriela. Adrian says, what type of dog is this? These are Italian Mastiffs, also known as the Cane Corsos. Okay, you got a lot of milk. You filled up really fast. She got really blown up. Look at her sides right there. So she only drank a quarter Not even a quarter. A little bit less than a quarter. Probably an eighth. So yeah, so these are going to be big dogs. These are Mastiff dogs. Mom weighs about, on average, on about 185. Dad is 180 as well, 182. And on average, Cane Corsos average typically between 115 to about 135, 140, depending on their size. Good job, pretty girl. Good job. Okay, let's get this guy. This is a black boy. He's got some brindling on his coat, like it's like faded into his black. It's not really like tiger striped. It's interesting to see how some people like the tiger stripe brindles, and some people like the solids. Want those solids. He likes mama's milk. He don't really care for the being bottle fed, but you know, we do what we can to make sure everybody's getting enough supplementation, because they don't always nurse with mom, because mama's covering up her. Let's see. You're tripping out the milk, mister. You're tripping out that milk. Okay, he's gonna get a little more. He doesn't really want to nurse this way. He wants to go back with mom, so I'll let him go back with mom. He'll get to nurse with mom here in a second. So I'm going to put him back over here because he's not really trying to nurse. This is Big Bertha. Big Bertha. Miss Check Media said, Mike Check Media says hi. Adrian says, what type of dog is that? These are Italian Mastiffs. Oh, I think I already told you that. Seimana Patucucci Ubanda. I don't know what that means, Ubanda. Okay, she's not really wanting the nipple as well, the bottle. She probably does better with her mom, but she's getting some milk in her. She's getting some milk in her. Good girl. She can't finish all the milk. Yeah, you drink a lot of milk, Miss Bertha. She's the Big Bertha. Big Bertha. That's the blue-gray boy with teal-green collar. Let's see how he does with the bottom. No, he's having a hard time. So let me do a swap here. I'm going to go get whoever's screaming on that side and bring him back over here. The boy with the green collar needs to go back with his mama. So I'm going to put him back with mom and bring whoever's screaming on that side over here. She's having a hard time. She needs to talk to her mama. Yeah, she does. I don't remember who it was that I had over here. Oh, I gotta just go to the booty and that will tell me. Just brought that boy over. Let's see, lay down, Serena, because you're not letting them have the inside. Lay down. Good girl. This booty right here is in there underneath. Here you go. Serena, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Come on right down. There you go. So I just brought him over. Let me take her. She's not leaving nothing for the littles. Hey Jane, thank you for stopping in on Facebook. We appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this camera so you can see I'm working with these. And let's see, how do you flip the camera? Oh, here we go. Good morning. So this is a new thing. Bear with me. But I'm live on YouTube and whoops. Where did we go? I accidentally clicked the camera button, and hopefully this will work. Trying to work different angles of the technology. Live on YouTube. Let's see. Churchill says hi. Thanks for stopping in, Churchill. Yura Meligine said hi. 3 Green Charms says hi. Sup Walls. Okay. Is this the Epstein files? Nice. Yeah, it should be nice to be able to see those, right? We need to get those out. No, they're never going to show us those. There's all the big wigs are in there. Dorothy Kirby says hi. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We go live on YouTube every day and trying to get better at going live on Facebook. It's just not happening. It's not hot on Facebook, but maybe it'll get there. Like it's hot on YouTube. Cody Will says, can I have a free puppy? Let's see. Johanna Holt says hello. And everyone else, welcome to the weekend. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Okay, so I just did these guys, these nursed, these bottle fed, and these two, I cleaned them up. I think I cleaned everybody. Yeah, so I've cleaned everybody, but these two over here bottle fed. And I am going to bottle feed. The one over there that went over there did not bottle, he didn't want to bottle feed, so I took him back to mom. This is a big girl right here. She's a big girl. And so we're just supplementing with a little bit of puppy formula just to make sure everybody's eating between mom and not missing out. because mom only has 9 boobies, and she's also covering up the inside, and not everybody gets, only probably 4 puppies are getting to eat out of the whole litter, which was 13. Now we're down to 10. So mom on occasion will, oh goodness gracious, did you have enough? Let's get that, let's focus. Well, she could finish the bottle if I let her. She could finish the bottle if I let her, but we don't want that. Look at how big her belly got. You see that when it gets round like that on the sides? That's too much milk. We don't want them to overfeed. Okay, let's get this guy right here. It's the blue gray coat with tail collar. So you got to balance this out. If you got a mom that's got milk, producing milk, you want her to try to work with the babies as much as possible, because obviously breast milk is the best for these babies. And we need them to drink mom's milk because it helps with digestion. It helps with everything. They get a lot of great fat from them. And if you can always tell when you've seen a bottle fed baby, they don't have a lot of fat on them. You want that fat in their cheeks. You want them to be pudgy so they can look, chubby. And they get good healthy fats from mama, from her breast milk. It's a great start to their foundation. But like I said, we're supplementing just to make sure nobody drops weight and nobody goes without eating, right? So somebody's over there crying. I need to go back over there, but I can't because I'm in the middle of this. As long as mama's not squashing them, it's okay if they cry. That's one of the lessons as a grandma I'm trying to get my son to understand. If y'all know my son, put that in the comments. But my firstborn has a son, my grandson, who's 1 year old, and him and his baby mama, they do not let him cry for anything. They don't want to let him cry for anything. And I'm just like, I've got to teach that. I don't want to be a meddling grandmother, or mother to my son. Okay, we just finished this guy. And let me know in the comments if you know what I mean. If you have a child and you let your child cry. Let me just check on that one that's screaming. Oh, she's on the back side of her mama. So she's walking around, which is good. Let me let you see that on YouTube so you can see. This one is walking around crying, looking for her mom. She's trapped on this side. So I'm going to go get her and take her back to that side. Are you ready to go outside, Serena? Come on. That one's going to have to cry for a little bit because she's going to look for the warmth of her brothers and sisters. And Facebook, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go put mom out. Say hi, mama. Say hi. I'll be right back. Let's go. Let's go outside. Yolanda Lucky says hi. Greetings from Apache tribe. Oh, thank you. This is Kuchikish. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Johnny Holt says hello. Yeah, we talked already. It's a nice day. It is a nice day. Go on out. Go potty. Go potty. And Johnny, yeah, we talked to Johnny. Ish, greetings from the Apache tribe. Yolanda Lucky said hi. Karina Kelf. Oh, I so wish I was you right now with all those puppies. Yeah, Karina, it is definitely very rewarding. you know, holding a baby and the puppy smells and the puppy breaths is very rewarding. Look at her. She keeps, oh, that's a boy. He wandered off. Did she find the group? She did. She found the group, but she's still wandering, complaining. Yeah, Dorothy Kirby says, tip the bottle up more, too much air. Hi, Dorothy. Yeah, thank you for your concerns. I actually can't tip the bottle up because of the fact that it has a very big hole. We pierced the hole kind of big. And they will, if I tip the bottle up, the milk will just pour out. So let me show you. The hole is too big. And we did that purposely. We've been doing this method for years. And that's because we put rice formula in here. We actually cook rice and we actually make this puppy formula. So that's the reason why, Dorothy, we don't tip it up, because it just drip all out and pour. I mean, we're literally just I'm dropping the drops on their tongue. And they're learning to lap it up, licking. So pretty soon we're going to start weaning them, because they're getting close to the 3-week mark, and that's when I'll start that. Let me go get that little girl that's crying. Hang on a second. She's not settling in. She's not settling in with her brothers. There she goes. She's settling in now. Errol says, can you send for me? Oh, wants me to send him a pup. File Cardinal says, hi. Persiano Crypto, I'm about to allow my stud to get a female. Okay, he's about to stud out his boy. Yeah, so he says that he's going to get 2 pups back. I mean, you know, it all depends. We don't work that way just because we don't have time. So a lot of times we don't stud our boys out. And Dorothy says, yikes, she gets it. Okay. Jacqueline Dwyer says, how many pups do you have? Jacqueline, it was a litter of 13, but unfortunately we have lost 3 now. And it is really rough. We're doing everything, like I said, working around the clock to do what we can to help these babies nurse and defecate and urinate. So yeah, this is a hard job, and it is really sad when you lose a pup. It really is, and I don't want to get emotional talking about it. So may they rest in peace. Thanks for asking. Hey, Willow. Okay, so let me get back. We finished these 3, and I gotta finish those 2 and get this job done. And on Facebook, like I said, we're live on Facebook, but it doesn't look like anybody's active on here, so there's nothing happening. James, I don't know if you're still with us, but if you are, thank you for following and, you know, staying with me this far. Hopefully anybody comes back on and watches on the replay and lets me know in the comments. All right, so I am going to put a little more milk in refill the bottles and finish up this group. And I gotta go make my rounds outside. We got a busy day today. I got some website work to do, and I got a FaceTime call with somebody who wants to do a FaceTime for one of our puppies. How about you? How's your day going? Let's see, Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline Dwyer asked why they are not together. So Jacqueline, if you go back to the beginning of the video, you'll see that they were all together and they were in there in the whelping box with Mom. Mom and I'll just go ahead and repeat. Mom is not nursing all the pups. She's only giving like 3 teats on one side. She's covering up the others. So we have to do we have to put them on puppy rotation so that she doesn't squish them, so that we're feeding everybody. So we're just swapping them out. Sorry, a moth just jumped on me. Rue says, are ya pooping? No, I'm not pooping. I'm on a little stool and I'm working down here while the babies are in their tubs, and I'm pulling babies out and working with them that way. Admiral Kirk says, twerk for us, baby girl. No, I don't do any twerking. Um, Dorothy Kirby says, I think I'm on Facebook. I'm scrolling rules. Okay, well, this one is YouTube, and I got Facebook on my husband's phone. Fat and Zay said, hi, play some music. I don't got any music over here on this end. Let's see. Karina says, well, you're a beautiful woman for all the time spending taking care of them. Thank you. I appreciate you. Fat and Zay says, can see? Oh, can see. Okay. Mia says, prob flying. No, it was a moth. Admiral Quirk says, again, trick for us, baby girl. Fat says, can you see the baby? Jacqueline says, see, that's busy, good for you. Yes. Admiral Quirk says, he just farted, okay. Bridget says, Bridget the good mother gave us some hearts. Thank you. Frederick Henderson says, good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you coming on. Yeah, my live on Facebook is just popping in and popping out. So, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. I have 2 puppies on this end that I got to finish, and then got to put these all back over there with Mom. Let me know in the comments if you have a dog, what your dog's name is. Dodie K says, just came by to say hello. Hey, Dodie, thank you. Lizzie says, hi, thanks. Hi, thanks, Lizzie, for stopping in. Alexa says, hi, thank you. Good morning. Yes, Liz, I think I'm saying your name right. Is it Liesel? I don't know if I'm saying that. Doing good. Fat and Zay's gave me a bunch of flowers. Thank you. Appreciate that. Or, no, it's not flowers. Are they dollar bills? I don't know what they are. Churchill says hi. Churchill says all the love. Strong. Be strong. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the love. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we appreciate that. If you want to catch up with our lives, get the notification. All right. So I need to warm up the milk. And so I've got to go microwave my cup. So I have a cup and I need to go warm this back up. And bring Mom back in. Finish these 2 and bring those over. Okay, well, let me see. Yeah, so I got those done. Got these 2 to go. Churchill says Preve. I don't know what you mean by Preve. Oh, Jacqueline Dwyer says she has 2 cats, wants a dog, but they're just not having any kind of other kids. I'm their only mom. Okay. Yeah, I get you, Jacqueline. That's funny. Fat and Zay says play money. Oh, okay, play money. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know it was play money, but it looked like dollar bills, but I wasn't sure. Karen McCowan says good morning. Good morning. Is it Carrie? Yeah, Carrie. Good morning from me and my 2 German Shepherds, GSDS, Lilu and Dakota. Oh, hi, Lilu and Dakota. Hope you all are having a great morning. Fat and Zay says money. That he was I don't know if you were he or she, but you were posting money, pictures or icons of money. Liesel, do you have puppies? These are the babies. Yeah, these are the babies. Fat and Zay says, yeah, so Serena is the name of the dog, mama dog. And Chloe McKenzie, she says she has a Jack Russell, Foxy Minnie, her Roxy. She may be my best friend. She's my everything. Oh, how sweet. Thank you for sharing that. How old is your Roxy? How long have you had your Roxy? Dorothy Kirby says, rescuing. Okay, yeah, rescuing. I know it takes it takes a special soul to do those rescues because you never know what you're going to get, what issues they're coming with, and you really have to have patience to be able to work with those. So my heart goes out to you, Dorothy. Karen McCown says, oh my goodness, cuteness overload. Fat and Zay says, question. Okay, what's your question? James Clancy is still on our video. I don't know if you're still there. Larry Davis is stopped in as well. Thank you. Appreciate you, Larry. Churchill says, sorry. Churchill says, hi. Thank you. Thank you. Well, all right. I got to get up and I got to get this job done. I just wanted to hop on here. Oh my gosh, you got 74, Dorothy? That's insane. Okay, so you've been working since 2001. Okay, so you have 6 now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, 74 is a big record for your wealth of experience. I can imagine. Chloe McKenzie says she got her Roxy when she was 12 weeks old, but she's a year old. Oh, that's precious. Liesel or Lise, tell me if I'm saying your name right, Lise, says they're so cute. Fat and Zay says, I have a dog too. I have a dog too, dog mom. Okay. Well, all right. I want to thank everyone for hopping on. I gotta end this video and get my day started. Thanks for coming on this morning. I try to go live every morning, the 6:30 a.m., 6 a.m. Feedings. Shania. Okay, Shania. Cheyenne Barker. Hi, I'm Shania. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Shania. Appreciate you. And yeah, so I want to thank everybody for coming on. If you haven't given us some love, subscribe to our channel. I just took Mom out, so if you want to go back to the beginning of this video and to restart, you'll see Mom was in here, but I just gave her a break. And yeah, so I hope you have a great day and come back tomorrow morning. I'm trying to do lives every day. Thank you.